We're based here in Inverness and we serve the Highland community. Traditionally, I imagine people would think of hospices as very sad places to be, but the complete opposite is normally the case. There's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of warmth, there's a lot of compassion, there's a lot of empathy. In terms of funding, we're only 30% funded by our local NHS. The rest of the money comes from the support of the Highland community. That comes in a number of different ways, through lots of different fundraising events, lots of volunteers that help us out. We really do rely on the support and the trust of our local community very much. We couldn't run the hospice without them. The call came in towards the end of the morning, and the member of staff that took the call was advised that it was the bank on the phone and that a fraud had been attempted on our bank account the previous day, and that as a result there was malware within our banking system that we needed to get rid of. So over the course of the next 90 minutes, the caller persuaded our member of staff to make a series of transfers out of the bank account on the assumption that the money would be transferred back in after the malware had been cleared. As we were in the middle of processing some of the transfers, the bank became aware of the level of transactions on our account, and they managed to get a member of staff who was able to alert our finance team member who was on the phone to say that the genuine bank were on the phone saying whatever was happening, we needed to stop the call and stop the transfers immediately. Over the course of the call, there were 13 transfers out of our bank account made, which totalled £570,000. Everybody in the hospice and out with the hospice was extremely shocked that this could have happened to us and that anyone would choose to target a charity that's here to help sick people. It was complete disbelief that anyone could stoop so low. The things that the criminal was able to do to persuade our members of staff that they were genuine was to use the caller display to show that he was calling from our bank, which wasn't genuine. He was also able to email our member of staff, purportedly from the bank, just using their logo. He used TeamViewer, but from that he was able to glean information from our system, which he then used to convince the member of staff that they were doing the right thing. I think the most dangerous thing you can do is think, this will never happen to me, because I think our example shows that it can happen anywhere. And even though we've got a wonderful organisation that's well respected in the community, that doesn't stand for anything when people are trying to defraud you. But all you can do is make sure that every system that you have is as secure as it can be, that all your members of staff and everyone that has access to bank accounts is educated and kept well informed of the current threats. Work with your bank to ensure that your systems are as safe as possible. Work with your management team and your board to make sure that all the processes and procedures that are in place are robust and fit for the purpose of protecting your funds, and just keep on top of all the current threats that are out there, because they're coming all the time.